I just bought Belgium's cheapest Nissan 300ZX twin turbo. But there's one problem. There is no engine. Luckily, in a month, 2 engines will be arriving.
But first, let me show you how this 300ZX got to my house.
Tibbe.
Oh hell, brother. Oh hell yeah! Race car.
As you can see here, we had some problems with the car, some first problems, because when we tried to push it, because we have to push it to the trailer, we couldn't move it because the calipers were rusted, stuck to the discs. So you can now see that we're trying to remove the calipers, because yeah, no point in trying to push it if it's completely rusted, stuck. we tried to pull it here, but my dumbass did not realize there were still 4 bolts that would needed to be removed before you can take off the caliper. So yeah, I'm about to realize that and take off the caliper. Now it's time to push it on the trailer. That was also a challenge because we did not have a hitch. The guy that rented the trailer to us forgot the hitch. So we, and of course pushing it onto the trailer is pretty hard. So as you can see, we just pulled it onto the trailer, which was much more easier but time consuming. And you're all caught up now. So the 300ZX made it home in one piece with all pieces. Only the motors, but they will come later.
First things first, let's clean out the parts that are still in the car. Also in the back there are a lot of parts, so let's see what we got. As you can see, the car has been cleaned out. You can see the beautiful seats again. And let me just pop the trunk. Also clean here, and you can see that there used to be some sort of sub in here, I think, with a pretty good amp for the time. I think I searched it up a few minutes ago and it said it was about like $200 or $300. So if it still works, a great deal. So now it's finally clean. Now that the inside is clean, the outside also needs to be cleaned, because you can see it's pretty dirty. So let's wash it and cue the montage.
You can already see that it looks way better. The greenness on the headlight is gone. It looks clear now. The green is on the hood, on the top of the hood. There is a slight dent in the door though, as you can see. This looks good again. Also the greenness on the black trim is also gone, so that looks pretty good again. The back also still looks so epic. Goddamn. And you can also see the greenness on the back is completely gone. The spot that I showed before, completely gone. Very nice. As you just saw, Frey arrived, but broke something on his car, so his car can't move anymore.
Frey had some problems with his Nissan, so he's leaving it here for this moment. So the exterior has completely been washed, and also the windows have been completely washed and cleaned with a window cleaning fluid. So they look pretty good, as I must say. So now we have to clean the interior, because you can see it is still pretty dirty. So let's get to cleaning. First I'm gonna apply this cockpit spray. Try not to die because of the fumes. And now with a cloth, just wipe it down. And it will probably be a lot better. Yeah, you can see it looks better already. Not much of the dirtiness. So let's try it with this door. You can already see, even with a small wipe and some cockpit spray, it already looks way better. If you can look at the before and the after. I even cleaned this spot with the speaker, and it also turned out pretty great. So for the next thing, let's try and clean these leather seats and see how much of these stains I can remove. Ooh. As you can see, it's way better now. Let me try and get a good angle. So those stains clean right out. You do have this like sticky residue, but I think with some other product that will probably get off. But yeah, they look pretty good now. Let's tackle the other seat. It also has a few stains, I think, but let's try and get it into good condition again. Oh yeah, I also already cleaned the steering wheel. It looks a bit better. Still a little beaten up, if you can see that, yep. But not so dirty as it used to be. I also cleaned this a little. The cruise control and other things. I still have to clean the dash. And this has also been cleaned, looks way better. Just have to do the dash completely. And also the top, because let me just get out and show you. You can see the light reflection wants to cannot really see it, but it's pretty dirty too. And from the T-tops, I can show you on the one that's lying here, the cloth, or how you call it, on it is not in really good condition. But I think we can just take this to a company and they'll restitch or however and make it good again. Also, while cleaning, I kept an eye out to see, with spraying all that water, if the seals were still good. And there was not really any water in it, so pretty much all the seals are in good condition. Also the T-tops still, they aren't leaking, so that's good too. Only problem is when you open the trunk on both sides, water just seeps in. So probably, I think maybe under the spoiler, because I think it has been silicone glued on there. I think somewhere water is getting in, or through here, through the wiper, because the water is just seeping in, and you don't see any water here, but it gets in there. But that will be for another day to try and solve that problem. But yeah, let's clean the seat. The next thing I want to try and clean is this. So the center armrest, as you can see, very dirty spots, and I want to try to clean it with, like, we have like a new, what is it, steam carpet cleaner. I have never used this before, but I will try and use it.
Steam flushing.
The device. I think I just pressed the steam and vacuum power.
Steam in process. Waiting.
Okay, and now I think I just take this. I have some buttons here too, but oh. I mean, I tried it a few times and now it looks like this. It still has a little of the stains, but it definitely looks better. Okay, so I used it a little bit more, and as you can see, you can still see the spots where it still is a little bit, but it's way better than before. Let me just try and use it. Hold on. At the back, because you can see in the back there are also a lot of dirty spots. So let me try. So I went over it a few times, and as you can see, it looks not brand new, but the spots that you saw before are way less visible. Also, if I go back a little, you can see the seats look way cleaner and better. And I also did this part. If the camera wants to lower the ISO, you can see I try to vacuum it first and then steam clean it. You can see it's way cleaner. I cannot clean it all, if you can see it, because I have to remove the seat, but that is the best I can do right now. So let's do the other side and then we're done with cleaning. I just finished the other side and wow, look at that, so clean. Also, if you pop the seat back, god damn, you wouldn't say it would be that filthy anymore, and that it ever was. Ooh. So yeah, now that we have a clean interior and also washed the exterior, in the next episode we will be probably doing the first few things, maybe categorizing all the things that I got with it, seeing what I have, what I still need to order, and then maybe work on the car, maybe try and remove all those amplifiers and cables, because those are fire hazards right now, and see what we do with them.
And now for the moment you've all been waiting for. How much did I spend on this car? This price includes 2 engines, one that's bad and one that's in good condition.
So yeah, that'll be it, and I will be seeing you guys in the next episode. See ya.